ladies batting.
All right, so they say ladies going first. So we would like to call on stage the Intruder and Luscious.
Intruder and Luscious. Make your way on stage.
So Mr. Benji, I'm stepping away because this is your time.
So, the ladies going first. So, Intruder, you take a seat. Luscious, the mic is yours. I wish you all the best.
Good night, everybody.
Gossip monger.
A man go a time to work their tongue. Oh yeah. I tell them that is propaganda.
A little something happened with the mic. It happens sometimes.
Technical difficulties.
I suspect it's Fred out to do something.
No, the referee have to intervene. You know, it's a foul, it's a foul. So we can start over again. All right? All the best.
Lushy, lushy. Hey. They say woman is the biggest gossip monger.
Gossip monger.
And man go have time to work their tongue. Oh yeah. I tell them that is propaganda. I can prove that myth to be very wrong. Oh, just pass by any barber shop downtown. The place full of fellas running their tongue as if engaging constructive conversation. You would be surprised what them talking about. Peter, if you want the name of the minister that will be demoted. Hey, I bet you want to know who waited patiently to be promoted. Hey, I bet you want to know who used to say the PM ago. Hey, I'm sure you want to know who want to manage TBS radio. Hey, you already know, you can tell us so. So if you want to know the best, the barber shop you must go. What? Yeah, that's right up. The insider. Hey, lushy, lushy. Hey, hey. Hey. Don't feel, luscious, don't gossip, no one then.
No one then.
How you think I get? if I want, the latest about my good friend in the barber shop, I just go and find them. Sometimes I have no money, I asking for query. Now I like a arrow, I'm in the wrong drozo. Man come for shape up and living with bullet. Man the barber shop, I get blessed to talk in coins. Boy, boy, boy. If you want to know what the parrot tells us Greek people, I hear you. I'm sure you want to know where she tell him to stick his big apple. Hey. I bet you want to know who want to lead the APP. Hey, hey. I bet you want the bet who said not on my dead body. Hey. Me already know, just no tell her so. So if you want to know the best, the barber shop you must go. Boy, boy, boy. Hey, I tell ya. Hey, hey. Thank you.
Well, we had the first peer, the first of the peer, singing in the tug of war. That is Luscious singing barbershop.
Yes, and she'll be taking an intruder, and I must say she set up a high order for intruder. It's going to be very difficult for intruder to come back because she really had a wonderful performance.
And just not just the performance, I like the fact that she is growing in terms of her presentation on stage.
And that's very true. And I like how she was teasing him too.
Yes,
really interesting. And the song suits the tug of war,
yes,
the barbershop.
And the next one will be in that year. Will
intruder, Quail speaking.
I am a taxi driver by profession. What I do to earn a living. Rain, sun, lightning and hurricane. I have my family I must maintain. One day this white Englishman said to me, if I would like to make some extra money, he wants me to teach him Creole, he needs to understand. So when he returns to London, he can compose with Luscious and Dominican. Oi, oi, how would you say that lady have a big bottom? Madame Salani and Bobonda. Teach me, teacher. How would you say, I want to suck your coconut? When you say coco. Teach me, teacher. Tell me how to say, I want to wine on your bottom. How would you say, I come in fast, fast, fast. Where can we be, Creole speaking, so interesting. Creole speaking, captivating. Creole speaking. Wondering if I should live back in and just be Creole speaking. Whoa! Pampa-de-dai, 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 pam-pam-pa-da-da-da-da-day, pampa-de-dai. More clients keep on coming, money I'm making. The Creole speaking, they say interesting. Black, white, Chinese and Hispanic. The Creole patois, they say is unique. But this Yankee man keep telling me his story. Luscious and Dominicans making fun of him. One more week I have in your country, bear with me. So when I return to London, I will be able, Luscious and Dominican. Boy, how would you say the month not yet end? Ipoko abot. How would you say, tell me and vex with me? Tell me how to say something smelling like saltfish. How would you say your coconut water sweet, sweet, sweet? Creole speaking, so interesting. Creole speaking, Creole speaking. I'm wondering if I should lift a queen and just be Creole speaking. Boy! Pampa de dai, pampa de dai. Pam pam pa da 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 de, pampa de dai. I intruder. Merci beaucoup. Bonsoir tout le monde.
Well, that's the intruder singing Creole speaking. I like the fact that he was able to converse with Luscious.
Yes, I think he tried very well. You know, it's a song I like, and what I like about it is the fact that it's highlighting the Creole language. But I feel, I'm not the referee, but I feel Luscious edge him out.
For sure, even in his area of rendition, you know, you swear that he ate a few words, maybe through excitement, and also in melody. One or two times, I'm sure that he went out of key, and so if I'm to take a choice, I'll take Luscious.
Clearly, Luscious won this round.
And not only that, Luscious did it in such a good way that for the very first time.
Yeah, well, the referee Benji has chosen Luscious. So just like we think, so the ladies are up 1-0.
So the ladies are up 1-0 with Luscious. I'm winning with a barber shop. You know. And that's good for a newcomer in the Calypso business. Give her that zeal to really want to get back.
Yeah, but we started a little late and we need to apologize to our listeners. You know, that we cover in so many events at the same time, the netball, and also we want to ensure that Calypso get its fair share. So, although the music was playing all the time, but you know, we had to move the technicians from one area to the next.
And so earlier on, we heard Inciter singing Mango Coco Beth, and we heard Oracle. And I suspect Oracle came here tonight to send a message because the way that he was able to really deliver his song tonight, you know, it shows a very clear message, sent a very clear message to the judges.
Clearly, Oracle is a casualty of the semi-finals. I mean, when you can render so well and present so well, and you have a good enough song, I feel that he shouldn't have any difficulties making 14 in Dominica.
Well, that one passed over his head, over the judge's head, but we know as commentators, we heard what we heard and we saw what we saw, and it's really strange, you know, that the judges themselves, and I'm sure many other people would have agreed first, but that is water underneath the bridge. The next will be Mika singing Hostage and Mighty D.
Mighty D.
We balling, two young people.
Yeah, two of them have improved tremendously from elimination to up to the semi-finals. Mighty D has made it to the finals, and Mika is on the reserve. Yes. So she did very well. You know, and as I said, Mighty D, I love his song, you know, and it has been catching on with me, and his passion and the way he presents the song, you know, every time he gets better and better. And of course, you know, he dresses, Cecil, always have his gloves, and, you know, like a true gladiator of Calypso.
Yes, and I'm sure that the two young people are going to really give us a show because we know what Mika did and is doing. We have seen, for 2 years now, we have seen Mighty D really giving us a true representation of himself as a young Calypsonian.
And I think we must congratulate JD for writing for him, really get a song that suits him. And I mean, he delivered it like a young people's plea. You know, and I really have to congratulate JD as the writer of his song. Good work, JD. Not only did he write his song, but he also wrote for Mighty D, and I want to big congratulations to him.
And Mika a song was written by the man Ian Jackson. That's on stage.
Yeah.
want to believe this, but this slogan belies me. I met this female vagrant on the streets of Broso. She says, sing, sister, oh, sing, 'cause only who feels it knows. I was once a working woman just like you, paying my taxes and living decent too. But something in my life went wrong, set me away from my mission. Now I'm a hostage. No support from family, living life in poverty. Hostage. Can never finish paying my loan, my house I will never own. Hostage. Send my child to study, can't meet fees at UE. Hostage. On my back I have to lie, the only way I can survive. Hostage. I forever in quarantine. My life is a never-ending vaccine. To survive, one got to be strong. Don't turn your head at me and frown. I'm just a hostage. Boy, boy, boy. Hostage, hostage. I see my friends come and go, every reunion. I had to lock all of them, just look at my condition. Everybody dressed up and gone to Creole Fest. But in hearing this 2x4, I take in my rest. 2 decades ago, when I was young, I had a future. Now it seems so long. A man I love with all my heart met me with 2, gave me 4 and 5. Now I'm a hostage. No support from family, living here in poverty. Hostage. Can never finish paying my loan, my house I will never own. Hostage. Send my child to study, can't meet fees at UE. Hostage. On my back I have to lie, the only way I can survive. Hostage. I forever in quarantine. My life is a never-ending vaccine. I'm a victim of sexploitation, of devious men who back up and run, leaving me hostage. Boy, boy, boy. Hostage, hostage. Hostage, hostage. Hostage, hostage. Thank you very much, Saddam.
Well,
Yes, she really brought it down.
she really brought it down. But you know, you can sense that when she was giving the story to Mighty D, he actually sat there and pensing and looking.
But says now the turn of Mighty D.
Yes.
With his big number, balling.
We balling. Let's go on stage.
Oh, mama. Listen. At home listening to the radio, a young man calling in on
viola. In his voice, I could hear his frustration. His flight was like many a young man who don't want handout but opportunity to work hard to get a just reward, provide for self and family. He's so fed up with all this politics. The situation right now is getting real. And if we ain't do something to help you, we dread for all our we. We ballin', please do something for we. Give us a chance to show what we can be. We ballin', bleeding knees on the floor. Soon crime and violence will be knocking at your door. And I know your conscience must be hurting for all your neglect and mistakes. But we really don't know how much more we can take. Ah, Mika. Did-a-dee-do-I. Whoa, mama. You feel the pain? Day. Listen. Soup. On the road, overheard a conversation between two very good-looking young women. Was appalled at the things they were going through, just to make sure they have shelter, clothes, and food. One explained, the other seems to agree. She said, nothing upon this earth is free. With 2 kids and no job, it's not easy. My only asset is right in front of me. And you know, that's not how I was brought up. But things got rough for my whole family. If that's how it is for we young ladies, it's really dread in this country. Mika, we ballin', please do something for we. Set the environment to be what we can be. We ballin', bleeding knees on the floor. Look, we morals and standards is walking out the door. And I know your conscience must be hurting for all your neglect and mistakes. But we really don't know how much more we can take. Do something for us, Mika. Did-a-dee-do-I. Whoa, mama. Mika is in my bed. Soup.
Definitely, Hunter, I can tell you, the man, Mighty D, has won this one.
Yeah.
You know what I like what he did tonight? He actually used Mika on two different fronts. He used Mika talking to her as another young person talking to another young person. And then he used Mika as an authority, you know, and the way he was able to present that on stage tonight was really good.
Well, it seems that the crowd is favoring Mika, but I... So what, this one was a draw?
It looks like it was a draw.
I'm not sure.
Because I have not gotten the results. We need to know who the winner is. But for sure, we saw the two of them did well.
We said? Hostage is the winner. So,
wow. Well, that referee is a tough one, right?
Yeah, well,
that one was a tough one.
Well, in his view, but to me, Mighty D won. But no, Cecily score is 2-0.
2-0. The women
To
too.
the women in the tug of war, 2-0.
The referee, the referee is Benji.
It was very tight. I
Yes.
think Mika did a good job, but in terms of the lyrical composition and the
And
presentation,
stage presence,
yeah.
you know. I mean, you could for sure. Mighty D for me really outdo that of Mika.
Although
But
in terms of the rendition tonight, though, I felt that.
Yeah, but Mika was
had
very
an
good.
edge.
Now there are two big songs coming up next. In Shanice singing Sister to Sister and the Healer.
Cast No Stone, yes.
These are two big songs.
And two big performers.
And two big performers.
So we expect a really big. As you see, Shanice is dressed all in black with black heels and Healer in gray.
Silver chain.
With silver chain and silver earring.
And silver earring. She came for business, it looks like.
With a white shirt with gray on it. Really, so it's going to be a tight combination. Two presenters that can really present the material, you know, good vessels of the Calypso, and they have two very good songs.
And they both sing very, very, very well.
Yeah, really, they can render.
And they can render.
And present the material.
Yes,
yes.
and I know that the referee is going to have a tough one. I want to see where he's going to go this time around, you know.
Yeah.
So we have the women.
Knowing Benji is very biased to the women, you know. The referee is biased.
Well, I don't want to be the one to say that he's biased. I think he's telling you what he sees. And tonight he saw that the two women who came up first actually are the winners.
Well, we are having fun, Cecil, so I mean...
It is meant to be fun.
I'm just taking some fun on my ambassador Benji. Let's join Shanice on stage with a big one. Sister to Sister.
Good night, sister. Da 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 day, da da da. Dee da da. Da 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 day. You rise at the sunshine, step right up to the same grind. Only thing on your mind is to make sure your children them fine. Man can't stop calling, you up and gone so he ballin'. Won't you give him a chance? Like he forget the things he does do with his hands. Look your sister, they don't mind to this trickster. He trying to put you under duress. With all of the sorrow he now profess. But now you're wiser, you see a future that's brighter. You are finally learning that you deserve better. Please be wise, take back control of your life. Wipe the tears from your eyes, take back control of your life. Heed my advice, take back control of your life. Now's the time to rise and take back control of your life. You done with the fighting, with the shame and the hiding. No more making excuse for the disrespect and the abuse. Don't look back on the trouble, even though it's a struggle. The only way to survive is to stand for your right to be alive. Since he hurt you, who knows what else he will do? Now's the chance for you to be free. Pay no mind to his sub story. Just look forward. Come and deal with this forward. It is finally time to take back your own power. Please be wise. Take back control of your life. Wipe the tears from your eyes. Take back control of your life. Heed my advice. Take back control of your life. Now's the time to rise and take back control of your life.
Cecil, this young lady, she's just growing and growing. The place went quiet, and she performed and she delivered. The voice is getting stronger, and her presence is getting even better and better.
I'm saying to the 14 other Calypsonians for the finals, if what I saw tonight, and she's able to deliver 5 notch up on the finals, watch this out.
Well, I think she's trouble. We have some other good artists, good Calypsonians.
While that is so,
but she has a very good song.
She's going to create
she's
problems.
Presenting that song.
She is going to create problems.
And she's going from wrong to wrong to wrong.
To wrong.
You know, let's join Healer on stage.
Let's go. Got the most attention in school, 'cause teachers try to make me a fool, telling me they should run away with spoon and how it jump over God moon. I see it happen also in politics and Calypso, but I don't make the mistake and swallow what is fake. To win is an obsession, for a crown or an election, man engaged in up deception. In the game of politics, fellas will never admit all the wrongs they commit. In Calypso I see artists with no integrity, playing judge and jury. Any man can win election victory. Any man can win the Calypso monarchy. Any woman can sit down and sit on a throne. But any man who has sinned should cast no stone. I say no stone, yes. In Calypso, politicians we attack is the light pot calling the kettle black. If we start to use polygraph tests, no man would be out of the contest. In the arena of politics, we would find the hypocrites, them without integrity, vying to represent we. In politics we telling lies, in Calypso we criticize. Let's remove the dirt from we eyes. In the game of politics, fellas will never admit all the wrongs they commit. In Calypso I see artists with no integrity, playing judge and jury. Any man can win election victory. Any man can win the Calypso monarchy. Any man can be king and will sit on the throne. But any man who has sinned should cast no stone. He'll say no stone. Aha!
Well, for me, that's a draw.
That's a draw, Cecil. That's a draw.
That is
That's a draw. It's a draw.
I mean,
it's a draw.
two great presenters.
It's a draw.
Great rendition by the two.
It's a draw.
I'm serious.
Yes, it's a draw. Both were good. Both were. I cannot differentiate between the two.
And if what I saw tonight, it's a replica for the finals.
These young people are trouble.
These other Calypsonians, you better watch yourself.
These young people are trouble.
They are.
Yeah, they can present material. They can render.
They can render.
I'm spellbound, Cecil.
Yes.
I'm spellbound.
And not only that, to see the both of them in terms of the narrative, how they were able to speak to us, how they were able to deliver their message, tell the story.
Yes.
I mean, it's amazing. I mean,
Cecil, this is the future of Calypso.
It is.
You've seen right before you, Hila and Shanice is the future of Calypso.
Yes. For me, it's a draw.
For me, it's a tie.
It's a tie. But the referee said the healer.
Yeah, well,
yes, it's 2-1.
And that's good, and that's accepted. But to me, it was a tie.
To me, it was a tie.
But the men need to win one too. So
yes, sir.
So healer won in this round. But I mean, both of them presented very well.
Very well.
And both of them have very good songs.
Yes, sir.
And both of them rendered very well.
And the presentation, and you have to compliment the band, for the backups.
Yeah.
Because the band was the one who helped them to really give that kind of presentation.
Well, Swinging Stars is really, really, really playing well compared to what I heard on Saturday night. 2 nights, I mean.
Oh yes.
They have it locked down. But you see, as the season go on, they get better.
I do not know if it's because of the acoustics inside here. But here tonight, hearing from the Swinging Stars band, they are really powerful. Now we have 2 senior Calypsonians.
Yeah, we have the only female monarch.
Yes.
Tasha P and Checker. I call him the historian of Calypso. He has been there for many years.
Yes. From way back, I think, as way back as 1984. So that tells you how long.
But before Tasha P comes on with Checker, I'm still spellbound that what I saw. These 2 artists put on really, really, really good performances, and the future of Calypso is bright.
So we need to compliment the writers of these Calypsonians. I mean, to present those kind of hard words.
Well, for Shanice, we have Michael Henderson and Marie Pascal. And for Healer, Pelham John Baptist. Yeah, so 2 very good writers, free. And we want them to continue writing. The Calypso is going up. Let's join the female monarch, Tasha P, on stage.
Stop the hating, the backbiting. Stop it. And it's not. In life, we all have plenty frenemies. Close friends who are our greatest enemies. They laugh with you, but your intention is in disguise. When your back is turned, you feel the slackers and hear their lies. You listening? Alright. They will screw your image and principles. They will screw your motive for spite. They will make you look like a real devil, even you doing everything right. So bad mouth them like you that they will deny. Do not touch them, do wrong don't make alright. So bad mouth them, don't stoop to their level. From now, hear what we go do with these people. We going to tell them now. We go push them on the road to success. We go hit them with friends, wish them the best. We go beat them at their game of skill. And we go kill them with kindness too. We go fight against hate and jealousy. Wipe out all the animosity. So stop them with soft and gentle songs. And then from there, Jah will take control. Backbiting. Stop it. Let us know. It is said, misery loves company. Beware of some struggling more than we. When you give a hand, ensure your heart
but stronger instead of climbing up. There will be fighting to pull you down. They counter losses like each decade. They just say that it serves you right. And when they ask you how is life, they like to hear things tight. Don't mind them, your cow babush when you try. They come if they shake the ladder when you climb. Do not strike them if they trip you on your way. Memsi, yo se le vuelve un tope. Hey! We go push them on the road to success. We go hit them with friends, we share the best. We go beat them at their game of skew. And we go kill them with kindness too. We go fight against hate and jealousy. Wipe out all the animosity. So stop them with soft and gentle souls. And then from there, I will take control. Hey, 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 see-daddy boy. Stop the hating, the backbiting. Get it now. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Yes, what a performance by Tasha P again, as we say, great rendition, really good presentation. You know, she really deserves to be a monarch. You can see everything about Tasha P.
A representation of what she did on Saturday night. You know?
Yeah, she can just present Calypso.
Yes,
I mean, the facial.
You can give her whatever it is,
Yeah.
and she can make it song.
Let's join Checker.
Listen, last night I had a dream of what this world needs to survive. Listen carefully, the vision said to me, go tell everybody. You can look to the east and to the west, still you won't find your treasure chest, you won't find it. No, you won't find it. Look to the north, look to the south, we just playing cat and mouse, we won't find it. No, we won't find it. Tasha, what we need is a reunion of heart and soul, be you man or girl. Put away all selfishness and hate before it's too late. To the portal lock your gates, cause all we need is, what we need is love. Then you and me will live in harmony, and politics of greed can make we enemies. No, no. Dee-da-day, dee-da-day-day. Ahaya. Dee-da-day, dee-da-day-day. Give me. There is no right or there is no wrong. Once you have the right lawyer, you can get away with murder. We get a big scare from the pandemic, but still some just can't get it. More people have is more they want, while some others on this front, they can't find it. No, they can't find it. Sick and dying, they still won't change. Searching for personal gains, they can't find it. No, they can't find it. Democracy, now democracy. Conspiracy after conspiracy. Empathy has gone out through the door. It's sad but true. We're in 2022. People, all we need is, what we need is love. Then you and me will live in harmony, and politics of this can make we enemies. No, no. Yes, you and me will live in harmony, and politics of greed can make we enemies. No, no. Yes, you and me, we live in harmony, and politics of hate can make me enemies. No, 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 no. Yes, you and me, we live in harmony, and politics of greed can make me enemies. No, no, love is all we need. Love is all we need. Yes, you and me, we live in harmony, and politics of greed can make me enemies. No, no. Thank you very much.
Yes, Cecil.
You can see seniority at its best. We're singing about love, and we saw Tasha P join in with
well, Tasha P is singing about her frenemies.
Right.
But Checker had the appropriate response. All we need is love.
Love. And
and I really want to talk about Checker song, because I think in the Dominica society we really need love. Too much of that political hate and all that, trying to dirty each other and bring down each other. And I think we have to bring back that humanity back, that kind of spirit back to Dominica, where we can have political differences, but it's not a hate thing. We can differ, but it's not about trying to pull along each other or bring down each other.
We can be different. We can have different ideas. We can have different ideologies.
But I think,
but we can still work
I think
together.
we have another tie, though.
There's a tie. No, that's the first tie. If there's a tie.
I think there's a tie.
Yeah, I think there's a tie. And I said seniority.
I think there's a tie. Well,
It's a
yeah,
tie.
the referee I've agreed with a tie. I mean,
tie.
yes,
Well-deserved tie.
Well-deserved tie.
Yes.
Both of them were good, and both of them deserve to be tied. Like I felt like there's the wrong before should have been a tie.
Yes. But it says the tug of war is going well.
It's very tight.
We have 3 women and 1 man.
Yes.
And tonight so far. And
well, we have one guy won.
One guy.
Yes, one, and then 2 women won, and then we have a tie.
Yes, we have a tie.
And then we have the big one. We have we're supposed to have Coco for Sale by Mystery versus Trendsetter with his big one figures.
And that one I'm actually waiting for.
Well, this is a bacchanal wrong, I call it.
Bacchanal wrong.
Bacchanal wrong.
Yes, and
real tug of war now.
And I'm trying to find out which one would we'll be looking out for. Is it the bacchanal? Is it the melody? Is it the words? What are we rendition? What are we going to be looking out for?
Well, the tent is fun, and I think people. I find we treat the tent too much like it's the competition.
Mm-hmm.
People need to enjoy themselves. So, like, I love the tug of war tonight. Like, Calypso need to relax a bit, and enjoy.
But before that, they're going to take Sawasawa.
So, but before I want to pick up a few people though. Swinging William, swinging Janice. Then let's join someone stage. We'll do that a little later.
My love.
What you would like to say towards the audience?
I have a lot of things to say to you, nothing to the audience.
Oh, I look like a masked man?
Yes, I want you to sit right here for me.
Welcome.
While Sawa is having his fun, I want to big up swinging Janice.
She too is from a Calypso.
2 different songs, but swinging
Agnes
songs like
Rodney Brown on Facebook. Through the Esprit.
You see all you?
Alexander, Toro Alexander, sorry. Hey Toro, how are you doing? We have Rosalind Severin Macklin, always listen to us, and Island Anthony,
Lions, right?
and Pam Wilcher, and Trudy
And you all know this song that
as
she
well
wrote
as
a couple
Mary,
years ago?
George, and our
Dear
boy
Megan.
Curtis Matthews, always locked in,
Right.
and Jacqueline James.
So
So
I'm
all
gonna
of them
give you
are
a little bit
watching,
of this,
so we just want to
and
pick up
because
all our
Sawa
people on
wants to
Facebook, as
also
well as
sing
my
to
friend
him a love
Jasmine,
song.
and
I have a love
my
song
friend
for
also
you.
Charles
And
Smith.
then Sawa
I want to pick up all of them.
to me.
And it's important that we really tell them thank you, and they can share so that other persons can have an opportunity to view what we're actually viewing, and they too can do their own judging in terms of the talk of war.
Well, they cannot view, but at least they can hear the audio,
They can hear the-
which is
tonight
very
is-
nice.
tonight is
yeah.
audio, not-
Yes,
not
I'm
actually
very happy that
video.
at least they can hear the
Thanks for-
audio,
thanks for
and
the
I hope
information.
for the Calypso finals that they will also be able to hear the audio. Those who cannot afford to pay. But it's only $5 US. They can pay if they want.
I think for the finals it's something like $15 US.
$50
EC.
Yes.
$50 EC.
Yes. It's $20 US.
20 US, yeah, that's
20
correct.
US.
20 US.
It's a good
$50
price, I
EC.
find, for a
I
final.
find it's very good in
Yes.
terms of the great receipts
Yes.
for finals, especially knowing and listening to the songs. They're all strong songs.
Yes. And my advice to people is what you can do is do watch parties. So, groups can come together, and also you can still, oh, well, look, she's taking on,
Let's go on stage to hear
Yeah.
what she's actually saying.
If ever you lack the understanding of once you go black in the pages of history, will document his testimony. The man gave up his money. The man gave up his throne. The man gave up his power. Why? Just for dark meat alone. The family goes sour. The queen, she might sing, she soul, but him mother go proud when he's singing out loud. Take me to the world, I tell them, once you go black, boy, you never go back. I tell them, once you go black, you never go back. The people on social media say that Harry will soon regret, but they can't feel what Harry is feeling because they never hit a black meat yet. Why? That's it. All you good with, boy? Listen, I don't have the second verse like that. I don't have the second verse like that. Listen. How about that? I'll fix it up for the finals.
So right now
So do that verse again.
Baby,
Well,
right
let's do
now
that
you're
verse
trying
again.
Right now you're trying to put me in the shade.
No, baby, I can never put you in the shade with those colors you have. Let's go. When Harry did sing about the white meat and thing, man, them start to fret like they never ate a dark meat yet. But if ever you lack the understanding of once you go black in the pages of history, will document Harry's testimony. The man gave up his money. The man gave up his throne. He tell them he don't want no power. Why? Just for dark meat alone. The family goes sour. The queen, she might sing, she soul, but his mother go proud when he's singing out loud. Melanin to the world, Harry tell them, once you go black, boy, you never go black. Harry tell them, once you go black, you never go back. The people on social media say that Harry will soon regret, but they can't feel what Harry is feeling because they never hit a black meat yet. Why?
Baby, I got you undercover. Can I take my place there, please?
Wait, baby, wait. So, my love,
Yes, honey.
Yeah, we remember this one, I think
You
about
sent to me
2-3
that
years
one.
ago.
I think it's 2020 by Terry
2020.
Lyons.
Terry Lyons, that's
Yes,
correct. You know,
yes,
singing
that's what I
Black
think.
Meat.
Remember, she's saying, Terry, tell them.
Terry tell them.
Yes, once you go black,
Black, you can never turn back.
never go back. So, but I think so well answered though.
With what?
first
With
hello,
his new one this year.
until that first high.
Let's
Wow,
hear- let's
wow,
take-
wow,
let's
she
take another piece
serenaded
again.
so well.
But if I had to do it all again, I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause this love is everlasting. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above and things we never take notice of. I wake up and suddenly, so I'm in love.
I know that already. My people, now is my turn. And right now, type on people. Baby,
So that thing you've been wanting to tell it to me tonight.
Yes, look it. Pipe on people, bye bye. Pipe on people, bye bye. Pipe on people, bye bye. I said pipe on people, bye bye. Carnival coming, everybody planning. Who jumping, who shaking, and behaving bad. Listen to my message and sing the chorus with me. I tell you can't get it when you don't like to make cool vibe. You will get it when you like to make cool vibe. Cool vibe is a thing that you like. Cool vibe. Remember, I'm warning you. Cool vibe. Hey. Look at my sister, they call Amo. Although she says she know everywhere to go. I think Amo, you know, yeah, the kind of a song that I'm singing. Yummy, you will get it when you like to make cool vibe, but you can't get it when you don't like to make cool vibe. Cool vibe is that thing that we like. Cool vibe. Remember, I'm warning you, cool vibe. Hey. Cool vibe, yeah. Bibia, Nokia, Linda, Adalate, Tiki, Bangadi, hey, you summer go. Da. Maybe you sanctify. Wow, we.
All right, my love.
Wow.
Let's go and talk about that thing that you decide is that you want to do.
Your mind shaking.
Yes, I am. A lot of things are shaking. Yes.
I am Sawasawa went back in the good old days, giving us school pipe. And you could sense that Maja herself was enjoying this one. And all the listeners out there who would have heard this one really felt rolling back the good old times.
Yeah, I remember Sawasawa was joined Road Match King with this one, with Hurricane, in 1994.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, way back in 1994. And I love the response.
Yes.
You know, he responded very well. I told him to respond and he used his Calypso. And also, I want to big up
I thought you would have used Grinder.
Yeah, no, this one is good. Cool pipe you like. You know, I really enjoyed it, and that's what tent must be. It must be fun.
Yes.
It cannot always be this serious like it's the competition. We have the competition, but people must have fun. It must be humorous, and we just want again to big up all our friends on Facebook. My dear sister, you know, singing Janice, one of my favorite female Calypsonians.
In those days, singing Janice and Bronx Sugar and this young lady, I think she has passed on. Riley.
Oh yes, Susan Riley,
Cauliflower.
Yes, I remember Susan Riley singing.
All these girls in those days.
Yes, you know. And you also had in her days that we had the first Calypso monarch. I think her name is Jolly from
Jolly. Yes, from Grande.
Yes, that year I remember she came with this lovely melody and she took the whole competition by storm. You know, but this is fun. Did they choose a winner for between she and Sawasawa, or that was just part of the fun?
Who would you have chosen?
None. Both of them is another time. Both of them were good, but I'll give her the edge because he sang his own song. But I mean, they both have.
Let's hope that we would see Rich tonight. I would like to see Rich tonight.
Of course.
See his name is down on the program to sing. I would like to hear him. But we are going to the next competitors and Mystery and the Trendsetter.
Well, the big one,
baby.
Yeah, that's what we want in tent.
Yes.
Tempo time.
And you can see.
Yeah. And they come hands in glove. You know, this is lovely.
He's actually bringing her in.
And they are both dressed in black, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Trendsetter black pants and black jacket with white coat, white shirt and white hat and white shoes. And Mystery always very sexily clad, very, can I say sexy?
Yes.
Really, she's a woman that really dressed nice every time I see her. Very glamorous woman. I'm always have the right outfit for the right song, And then she came into Calypso, I think, about 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And she came with that kind of style, a true artist, with a lovely voice, lovely presentation, and I remember that the women go first, so Coco on sale.
Coco on sale.
Will be the
and then we'll
first
be
one.
hearing about figures in a while.
Yeah.
But let's go on stage now to get Coco on sale.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Coco Sticks. Mystery. Will. Mike. Coco Sticks. Mystery. Things getting harder. I have to try something to earn a living. I must dress sexy for my customers to see. When they see the product, they will support me. I try selling things that not selling. Dashing and Christophine, that not selling. When I started selling my cocoa stick, people talking, something happened. People talking, something happened. Cocoa for sale. Who buying it? Coco for sale. Who buying it? If you want wet cocoa, I'm selling it. If you want dry cocoa, you can get it. Any kind of cocoa, I'm selling it. Hot cocoa, you can get it. Coco for sale. Who buying it? Coco for sale. Who buying it? Coco Sticks. Things really bad. Feel in the kitchen, not feeling the heat. I might be smiling, but I know what I feel. I have to try something to earn a living. I try selling pepperoni, bakes and Accra, that not selling. But when I advertise my cocoa stick, everybody buy it. My cocoa selling. Money I make it. My cocoa selling. Coco for sale. Who buying it? Coco for sale. Who buying it? If you want wet cocoa, I selling it. If you want dry cocoa, you can get it. Any kind of cocoa, I selling it. Hot or cold cocoa, you can get it. Coco for sale. Who buying it? Coco for sale. Who buying it? Coco Sticks. Hey. Things picking up. My cocoa production, I must export solutions like cocoa, tea and dumpling. My friends in Brooklyn like it with sardine. I went to World Bank for assistance, but so much red tape and losing patience. But when I show them my cocoa stick sign, people buying my cocoa selling. Coco for sale, coco for sale, coco for sale. Who buying it? Who buying it? Coco for sale, coco for sale, coco for sale. Who buying it? Who buying it? If you want wet cocoa, I sell it. If you want dry cocoa, you can get it. Any kind of cocoa, I sell it. Hot or cold cocoa, you can get it. Cocoa for sale, cocoa for sale, cocoa for sale. Who buying it? Who buying it? Cocoa for sale, cocoa for sale, cocoa for sale. Who buying it? Who buying it? Cocoa sticks. Cocoa sticks. Cocoa for sale, cocoa for sale, cocoa for sale. Who buying it? Come for it. Who buying it? Come and get it. Cocoa for sale, cocoa for sale, cocoa for sale. If you want it hot, 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 you can get it hot, hot, hot. If you want it gingerly, I can give it gradually. If you want it cold, 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 you can get it cold, cold, cold. Who buying it? 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 Who buying it?
Mystery, cocoa for sale. I seen some technicalities happening there.
Yes, what a performance by the Mystery. Really brought down the house, and it's a big challenge for Trendsetter to respond. Really big performance. And she took his hat off his head. She took his wallet from him. She was just the legend Trendsetter is a big one. Figures.
Bim bam 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 bam, bim bam bam bam. Hey! You know why? I am a born Dominican, a school Dominican. I love co-ed schools, accounts and mathematics. From young I had a love for figures, a love for numbers. The bigger the figure, more excitement it was for me. Anyway, love the figures big, 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 big. I want value for my money. Don't like them small, 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 small. No challenge at all. Love the figures big, 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 big. The bigger the better, more time to calculate. Don't like them small, 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 small. It takes no effort working them out at all. But big, big figure is a man's desire. Once I can handle it, then I will tackle it. Bloody rough. Bim bam 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 bam, bim bam bam. Hey! I am a born Dominican, unemployed Dominican, senior loans officer at the NBD. My job entails working hard on figures, getting specific numbers. My clients smile when our figures show compatibility. Love the figures big, 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 big. I want value for my money. Don't like them small, 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 small. No challenge at all. Love the figures big, 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 big. The bigger the better, more time to calculate. Don't like them small, 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 small. It takes no effort working them out at all. But big, big figure is a man's desire. You know what? Once you can handle it, make a move on it.
bam 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 bam, bim bam bam. Hey! Lovely fingers, cut it. Thank you.
Value for my money. Small. But I left that door.
Lovely fingers, big.
Big.
The bigger the better, more time to calculate. Don't like them small. It takes no effort working them out at all. But bigger. My personal desire. Once I can handle it, then I will jump on it. Yes, sir. Bim bam 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 bam, bim bam bam. Hey.
Big man thing you call that. Big man thing you call that. We know that Stranger said, leave this thing for the big man. And tonight you saw the man, Trendsetter, Maureen Laffy.
Narin Murphy. I suspect he has his spellbound. I mean, he won as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, he has won that one.
Yeah, Coco was good.
Coco
was good, but he brought it to another level.
You can hear it from
he
the crowd.
He brought it to another level. The crowd, no, and so.
And he made his point, you know, when he held mystery up in the air to say that I can handle it, you know.
This is the power of Calypso.
That's the power of
and
Calypso.
that's what I'm saying. 10th must be fun.
Yes, sir.
You know, I think the 10th must really be fun.
And now
so the Trendsetter has won.
Trendsetter has won.
So
we have two women. 2 men, 3 women.
It's a tie overall, you know.
It's no.
Yeah,
it's two men.
Two and a draw.
2 men, 3 women and a draw.
2 men, 2 women and a draw.
Let's see that. We had at the beginning.
We had Luscious
and
defeated Intruder.
Luscious won.
Yes.
The healer won.
The healer won Shanice.
Mika won.
Mighty D.
Mighty D.
Mystery. Trendsetter beat Mystery.
And Tasha P won over. No,
Tasha P and Checker was
a draw. Yes.
So both.
Yes.
So we need we need something to break the tie.
Yes, sir.
We need a tiebreaker.
And I think what would have done a good tiebreaker is JD and somebody else.
Well, the captains need to
JD
meet.
and Tasha P. Yeah.
The captains need to meet. You need to go and the captains need to meet to decide how we break the tie. Well, Benji is going to do his Calypso now tonight. So let's join Benji with Booyah!
If you love your people, Tell my mask for this one. Yeah, you there. Something good stars, something good. Bloody horns. Yeah. What? You must no. Yo, see, watch Jaja we way. All bad things beneath way. Success is with praise. God we blessed by the Almighty. No matter the storm, Jaja will find a way. Shining sun brightly to guide us every day. I got options. The on the tough work. I never ever wanna see you fall. No, I'm gonna give you all we will rise. Yo, from the bottom to the top of the sky, we will rise, yeah. Like a phoenix from the ash, we will shine. We will rise, realize, we'll survive. Whoa, realize, yeah, we're still right, yeah. We're gonna make the whole world know we still stand. Jump. What? We're still standing. Well, we still standing like a cock at 4 o'clock. Hey, solid up on the rock. Up on the titan. You can never kill my sound. Yeah. You must no. Start up your nice. Hey. Saw the evil in the eye when I took a look at you. But I never recover from the badness I just knew. You lash, we try break, we take all we money, but we keep on winning. So we are not afraid. I got options. You're not top one. Never ever wanna see you fall down. I'm gonna give you all when we rise. Yo, from the bottom to the top of the sky, we will rise, yeah. Like a phoenix from the ash, we will rise. We will rise, realize, we'll survive. Oh, realize, yeah, we're still right, yeah. We're gonna make the whole world know. Oh yeah, yeah, we still standing. Oh yeah. Oh, like a conquered 4 o'clock. Solid upon the rock. Above all this is top. You can to the bridge. We will rise. Yeah, from the bottom to the top of the sky. We will rise. Yeah. Like a phoenix from the ash, we will shine. We will rise, realize, we'll survive. Oh, realize, yeah, we're still right, yeah. We're gonna make the whole world know. Boy, we're still standing, yeah. Oh, yo. We're still standing like a conquered 4 o'clock. Solid up on the rock. Above all dirty talk. You will never kill my soul. Yeah. You full tune, man. 1, 2, 1, 2. Jump. Well done, Swing Stars. Stardom Tent, big up yourself. Definitely a pleasure to be here this evening. Where is Lady Star?
I'm right here. Your job is not over, no?
Not yet?
I find I enjoy the little vibe with you, so you'll just stay until the end of the show. But we stop where you're from now.
Well,
Yes, what a performance by the band. You know, Calypso has met Bouillon, and as we know, Bouillon has its roots from Calypso. And you know, tonight, what a wonderful night by Stardom. You know, I know no words can explain the kind of night, and I wish we had an open venue where people could come and really enjoy a wonderful show. It's going virtual, and but tonight, our listeners on Facebook and on DBS and different on you listening in your vehicle or your TV or your radio, wherever you are, we are having a great night at Stardom. I mean, if you could see what a wonderful night. The tug of war was excellent, and they just had the champion of Bouillon, Ambassador Benji N2O, performed his top number, the top Triple K number, and I really must say that the place was electric. Everybody was up, waving and dancing and moving to the beat. Next up, we should have some Calypsonians, the reigning, a former monarch, Davidson Victor. We also expect Caressa tonight. I hope he is in the house, and we expect Sawasawa with his big one, 2 steps higher. So we just would like to thank the wonderful people who have us here tonight. Whitchurch IGA, Caribbean, National Cooperative Credit Union, TDC Insurance, Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Promex, Beacon Insurance, and Digital. So again, let us thank our wonderful sponsors for ensuring that we can bring these broadcasts live to you. Whitchurch IGA, Whitchurch Agents of Caribbean, National Cooperative Credit Union, Whitchurch Agents of TDC Insurance, Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Promex Mill, Beacon Insurance, and Digital. Next on stage is Observer with his one that has been making wave this year, singing No Time for Country. Let's join Observer on stage.
Wait. Hold on, Swing Stars, hold on. That's unfair to me. I find because I'm president, all taking too much advantage on me. Everybody sing against a Calypso, and all putting me to sing against Benji. Nah, I can't take that, man. Not because I'm president, all want to just do me what all you want and I can't say nothing. But I protesting. I am not singing tonight. So Lyndon, you can... What? Let's go, Peter. Big up, Dominica! Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Come again. We live a life of vanity and compromise our integrity. We hustle daily to gain wealth and worry not about health. All leaders have absolute power with this whole right to rule forever. So the whole country going sick while we're minding our own business. Hey, hey, we building $1 million houses and driving expensive SUVs. Our goal is to reach the top and we try no matter what. The moral values going down the drain. And on children, we don't train. So our policies, I, myself, and me, can have no time for the country. Come with it. I tell you. One more time. Churches seem not to care about Christ. Money and wealth is the only prize. The country is being torn apart by greed, hate, and by hard. Crime and violence on the increase. Job opportunities on the decrease. So the whole country going sick while we minding our own business. That's real. We building $1 million houses and we driving expensive SUVs. Why our goal is to reach the top and we try no matter what. So we wine and dine with those who doing wrong. And our spiritual values going down. So our policies, I, myself, and me, and have no time for the country. Come with it. I'll tell you. One more time. Character embodies heritage and brightens life as we grow in age. But dignity we sacrifice and compromise truth for lies. We steal and cheat just to stay on top. And corruption practices we won't stop. So the whole country going sick while we minding our own business. Hey, hey. We building $1,000,000 houses and driving. Our goal is to reach the top, and we try no matter what. So, more we have, more we accumulate. And the border, how much it hurt the state. Cause our policies, I myself and me, and have no time for the country. Come with it. One more time. That's my figures, the madman. That's my figures. Again, because I'm president, you see? Should I tell all you? Anyway, Narin, I hope you dare fire me, yeah? I can't take that kind of thing. I just know.
Yes, Cecil.
All the happiness I have there.
What a performance by the Observer. Wonderful Calypso, wonderful song by the Observer. And remember last year, we criticized him for his song and he went to the drawing board and came back with this one written by both he and Patrick John. I know you always give Patrick John credit, but the song is co-written by he and Patrick John.
And what is good about that song is that it's to telling us, sending a message to us, you know, and telling us that even if we're on our busy way, even if we have all of these things, even if, you know, God has blessed us with so many things, let us always think of our country.
Let's make time for the country.
Make time for the country.
Yeah, because we all worry about these expensive SUVs and the big mansions and too busy to make money and hurting each other. But we must make some time for the country. The country must be priority.
And the way that he actually speaks to us in sending that message, he's sending a message to each one of us. Not just the person of the SUV, not just the person of the big house, but he's actually sending a message to the pastor. He's sending a message to the politician.
The man on the street.
The man on the street, you know.
Everyone.
Doesn't matter whatever you're blessed with.
Make time for the country.
Make time for your country.
Time for the country. Think of the country. Whatever you do, think of the country.
And I understood on
and
you
know Patrick John, the father of independence, he is always a patriotic person who would write those kind of songs. Remember, he write a song, a patriotic song for Hunter, one flag. Yeah, so he's that kind
he
of
also
a
wrote for Picky, Black and White, you know, and
White Black.
Yes.
But Patrick, may his soul rest in peace. I mean, he passed away somewhere last year.
Yes.
And I mean, so may his soul rest in peace.
Last year, July.
Yes, I also want to big up Desiree John,
yes,
his wife.
Yeah.
You know that.
His son.
And his son, well, all his children.
Yes.
He have his son with, and his daughter with his wife, but he have all the children.
Yeah, 6 in all.
Yeah, 6 children. You know, a wonderful man who has made his contribution and has gone to the great beyond. You know, I call him the father of the nation because he brought Dominica to independence.
Yes. And we have on stage now both MC.
Well, I think Benji is booking a job for the final.
It looks so.
Yeah, clearly Ian Madge seems to have this magic that's working, and you know it's more funny when both of them are together.
And we said that at the semi-finals. We saw in the past, you know, Alex Bruno and
Young Bull,
you know,
or Peter Prosper
and Peter
Young
Prosper
Bull.
and Young Bull.
Yeah.
They were really a force, you know, and so we're seeing now that we're using just one MC. It doesn't really help in enhancing the product of the Calypso competition.
Well, I hope they see Benji tonight and they could ask him to help the finals, you know.
And for sure tonight, you know, that we saw also bouillon into Calypso. And we remember when the first time that Hunter sang some bouillon into Calypso, a number of people, a number of broadcasters, including myself, did not see the vision of where that was going. And today, we have seen most of our Calypsonians today are actually giving some kind of fusion of bouillon in
even
Calypso.
before Hunter, I remember Hurricane had a song about mining, and he put some bouillon into that Calypso. But Hunter made it big with Carrie Bacchanal when he brought in the bouillon. And then the thing is, the roots of bouillon is Calypso.
Right,
you know,
because the roots of Kadas
is Calypso.
Also Calypso.
Yeah, so therefore, bouillon always has a place on a Calypso stage.
So a number of people may not be aware of that, but the father of Kadas was a Calypsonian.
The Chub, both.
And
Gordon
Chubby,
Henderson and
and
Chubby.
Chubby himself was a
Yeah,
Calypsonian.
well, Gordon is the father, both Gordon
Yeah,
Henderson and Chubby.
They
They
were
were Calypsonians,
Calypsonians,
yeah. And I think Jeff was a Calypsonian.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, he was, you know.
But I know for sure Gordon and Chubby. And even King Dice was a Booyah singer.
Yes.
You know, before he became a Calypsonian.
Yeah, he come to school.
Let's join Sawasawa on stage, singing his big one.
2 steps higher. The man Sawasawa. Let's go on stage for the man Sawasawa.
It's our season. It's our time. It's our season. It's our time. I hear people talking, Calypso, you're trembling. Hurricane sour coming again. Who say he's a flum? And you put them in Yahshua's slave. A fisherman I am, shouting my Creole. When I blow my conch shell, that means I catch my prey. Yes, it's me that have people dancing. Yes, it's me that have people whining. That fisherman that have tourists coming in. For carnival day. You can dance, you can dance. Whoa! Every sky is so seasoned. I'm taking 2 steps higher, higher and higher. Things people never saw in me. It's right before their eyes. It's now a reality to see the talent in me. Praises I give to the Almighty. Yahshua Jehovah, He never give up on me. He sent me an angel. So what is written? Let it be. He sent me an angel. So what is written? Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. It's our season. It's our time. Wait. It's our season. It's our time. When you're trying to be creative and someone to be negative, let them have sour again and again. Who say it's a doer?
Yes, yes.
Tell them the musically insane. Man, it was not easy beating them kings, I say. I understood. It was a come to a blunder. I understood. It was a come to the blunder. They gave my drum to another brother. The judges deserve some fire. Boil water under the face. What you believe you will receive. Whoa. Every guy is so seasoned. I take him to step higher, higher and higher. Things people never saw in me. It's right before their eyes. It's now a reality to see the talent in me. Praises I give to the Almighty. Yahshua Jehovah, He never give up on me. He sent me an angel to bring out the talent in me. Whoa, He sent me an angel. So what is written? Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. It's our season. It's our time. Wait.
pull from the ship. When I'm on dangerous, I put in his holy name. I am what I am. What I am, I say.
I am, I say.
I like that loose spot. Man, that's a true say. I have a duty to entertain, to lift people from the guillotine. Yes, I will be doing what they expected on Carnival Day. From today to Ash Wednesday. Whoa! Every guy is so seasoned. I take it to step higher, higher and higher. Things people never saw in me. It's right before your eyes. It's now a reality to see the talent in me. Praises I give to the Almighty. Yahweh Jehovah, He never give up on me. He sent me an angel to bring out the talent in me. What?
He sent me an angel.
So what is written? Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Thank you, my people. Thank you, my people.
Well, Hunter, I can tell you that General Natty came from Pottersville, and I saw some strokes here tonight reminded me of General Natty. The moonwalk, the break dance, just name it. Tonight, Sawasawa did it, and really helped it and enhanced his presentation tonight.
Well, Sawasawa to me is one of the best presenters on Calypso, and I mean, if you cannot do the quadrille, and you're Calypsonian, then you're not a Calypsonian yet. You know, you recognize he did the quadrille steps, a little ballet in between, you know, and as you say, some of the modern dances too. You know, and his outfit, man, I mean, he's a true gladiator. Comes on stage. Who comes on stage with a shining silver pants, with a gold and black jacket? I mean, only a gladiator.
And tonight, Sawasawa really was able to do his presentation to those viewers who are actually looking at it. And tonight, you know, Sawasawa made us know that he's not a comedian Calypsonian anymore, and that he's into the big league right now.
Well, he's a performer, and he has always been a performer. It's just that, as he said, Jazz sent him an angel through this guy, Afro Bassi Pascal, who has really taken him to another level and have really made people see that he had the ability to present Calypso, and he is really doing well. Cecil, I mean, we really need to thank those who assisted us in bringing this event live tonight. Whitchurch IGA, thank you. Caribbean, thank you.
NCCU, thank you.
TDC Insurance, thank you.
Carlton Philip Motorpool,
thank you.
Promex from AC Shillingford, thank you.
Beacon Insurance,
thank you.
And Digicel, thank you. Yeah, what a wonderful night. This is what we speak about when we speak about tent. It must be fun. People must enjoy themselves. It cannot be about the competition again. And the tug of war, and I'm looking up, I think they come back on Saturday. And
yes, it should be coming on Saturday.
And I expect Saturday to have even more fun, you know.
But we have to talk about the finals. Edgar. The finals will be on the 26th of February. And that final is going to be a big one. As we said, it's going to be $50 EC or 20 US. Again, it's going to be virtual. But I can assure you,
and listeners, it's going to be live on DBS Radio.
I can assure you, listeners, that we are in discussion with the Calypso Association. So just keep your fingers crossed that a lot of new things are going to actually happen.
So what are you saying? They may get the audio?
I'm just saying to you that the night of the finals, just keep tuned, stay tuned, because we are in discussion with the Calypso Association. And I know that the Calypso Association is themselves working to see how best that they can get every person of Dominica, give them the opportunity to listen and to view.
I really wish a sponsor could come on board and, you know, assist the public to see, not just hear the audio, but to see the show virtually. But Cecil, while we speak about the finals, it's interesting that Stardom has 11 Calypsonians out of the 14 who made it to the finals. 11 of them came from Stardom. We had Black Diamond, Healer, Caressa, Mighty D, Trendsetter, Mystery, Observer, Shanice, Tasha P, Sawasawa, and JD. And Showdown Mass Camp had 3 in the names of Soulpuss, King Dice, and Cheku. And they'll be joining King Bob, who's also from
part of the
Showdown Mass Camp. So we're going to have a big show, as we saw tonight, the young blood of Calypso. We saw Shanice and Healer, really, you know, and also this young guy, Mighty D.
Yes.
So Calypso is in good hands. You know,
we saw Mika, we saw also
Luscious.
Luscious.
You know, you see some really, the young blood is really making a difference. They can perform, they have lovely voices. So Calypso is really in good hands. You know, I didn't see Genius tonight, but he's also a guy with a very good voice. You know, I think my issue with him, I find he's too comfortable on stage though. He's a little too relaxed. He must realize that you're telling a story and you use everything you have to tell the story. He's very relaxed, like he's a normal singing. You only want to use his vocals, but you have to realize you have to use your hands and your body and everything else.
Gesticulation is important.
Of course.
You know?
Yes.
You have to do your punching. There are areas where you have punchlines, and you have to literally make the judges, make the listeners, even the listeners, you know, they would know when you sing, they can almost see you in terms of your gesticulation in giving the punching line, because that's of great importance.
But the listeners listening for how you use your voice, and Calypso must realize that it's not about just singing straight, but you have to show your vocal skills.
You can almost sing, and someone can almost see your action. You know, if they're at home, they can almost see your action by the way that you have actually presented your song.
Yeah, but I just want you to remind your listeners that the finals will be brought live by DBS Radio. It's only 50 EC or $20 US. So what you do is sign up to dbc.net, dbcradio.net, and what we do, and you'll get to see it. And guess what? DBS has the cleanest and the most reliable. We don't break down at all. You know, once you sign with DBS, you get your. You can see your show, and we can have a wide number of people on at one time.
And I think before the show starts, like days before the show starts, we're going to really advise the people with their social media, because I think from the technical point of view, there are areas that they need to explain to the listeners who will be viewing or who wish to view. There are some things that they need to do, because many a times people don't see what is expected of them to see because of the device. So we're going to really help them to have a better understanding. So days before the finals, before you purchase, we're going to explain to you the things that you must do so that you can get to have the finals.
And you must have a reliable internet source, Right. And you cannot want to have the live and everything else one time on the internet. If you listen to the live, then what you need to do is ensure that if you listen to virtual live, ensure that you have a reliable internet. And also, as I said, a good thing to do is to have those parties. Groups can come together and have these Calypso parties, so that and also, I mean, the Calypso Association still wants contribution.
I have with me here my IT man. Help people to understand. Yes, Dennis, help people to understand in reference to the device that they should use when they have decided to do pay-per-view and decide to look at the streaming.
Hi, Mr. Joseph. Good evening. The thing I want to point out to a lot of people, when you're trying to watch our online streaming or any of our paid events or pay-per-view events, you have to ensure that your device is up to date. A lot of people use their devices and they feel that the app that they're using to watch the stream is up to date. I realized that a lot of people who have been having difficulty with viewing and buffering, it is actually a result of the browser. So the browser was out of date by at least 3-5 revisions back. And once I gave them the most updated browser, they were able to play without any issues. So it's a thing where most people, they can run YouTube videos, they can play Netflix, they can play Facebook videos, but they never really try to play streaming videos in a pay-per-view format.
So that's totally different, yeah?
It's totally different. And what happens is a lot of people, when they try that, They're not expecting to have any issues because they're familiar with YouTube. But YouTube is a whole different thing from pay-per-view video, and it's just a result of us having an outdated app.
So you're advising people for the finals that the app, or I should say the device.
The device browser. So if you have a laptop and you see it as a pending update, check to see if it has a pending update. If you use a tablet or you want to mirror your tablet screen or your phone screen to your television, because that's how most people want to view, you go into the little app store and you just check to see if there's any pending updates. Install the updates. The updates are necessary.
So that really helped them.
Yeah, that really helped. We had like about 5 or 6 individuals who had that same problem. Once they got updated, they were able to view.
So you're saying in all of the numbers that we had view, we had about 5 persons who themselves would have not known exactly what to do.
Yes, most of the persons who viewed, we had like an 85% full successful rate of people based on the reviews, and they didn't have any issues. What I realized is a lot of persons also, when they logging in, like they say, oh, I'm logged in already, or you're telling me that my device is logged in already, why should I log in again? Usually when you say you open your mobile device and you open the browser, you just hide the app. It's running in the background, but it's not closed. So it's showing that they actually logged in. So when you try to switch your device, they're unable to do that. So it's usually, if you see you have a mobile device and that's how you paid for your service, just close the mobile device. We will be doing some on-screen. We will be doing some on-screen help, so individuals can. Sorry about that. It seems that we're hearing a lot of the crowd, of the people that are here, and everybody's leaving Stardom Tent tonight, and everybody seems to be excited about the event. But what I can say is it was a great night tonight at Stardom Tent. But what I'm trying to just end the night with saying is that most of the issues that people have are not really related to us. They're not really related to the service, not really related to the internet. It's mostly their device. And it's not even their internet specifically, it's just their device that needs to be updated for browser compatibility.
So for sure, just closer to the Calypso finals, we again will have to educate people and inform people exactly the things that they need to do. And when they do the payment for viewing the Calypso finals on the 26th. Again, are we going to give people the VIP? Because we realized that the last time we did the VIP and we told people by a certain time, for sure we know that we would have a particular number of people, and by that we would not be able to take any more.
Okay, sir. Well, what the thing about the VIP, which a lot of people didn't really get, but a lot of thing about the VIP, I really wanted to dedicate a lot of time to everybody that paid upfront and early. But for the finals, it's 10 times the capacity. So it is 10 times more, 10 times the capacity is go big or go home. That's what I call it. There will be a first class. If you go to our website, there'll be a first class ticket access. So you get first class coverage. It's not VIP anymore. If you fly first class. Mm-hmm. So we call it this is the first class premium coverage. That's what you get when you sign up with DBS for this Calypso finals. First class. Okay. No economy, no coach, first class.
Okay, so it will be $15 US or $50 EC.
It'll be $20 actually.
$20, sorry, $20 US and
$20.
$50 EC. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
So $20 US and $50 EC.
Yes, sir.
So we are telling that very early. We are in discussion with the Calypso Association to ensure that we get the kind of coverage that is required for the finals.
Yes, sir. We are trying to make sure everything is top notch for everybody. As I tell you, it's going to be 10 times the current capacity that we had for semifinals, and that's a lot of numbers. But I talked to the big figures guy, Mr. Narin himself, and he said, "Do what I have to do." So I said, "I'm going to go big or go home," and I don't really want to go home. I want to go big.
All right. So we are saying to you, in the issues of buffering, can you explain to the listeners why that happens?
It's the same thing with the browser.
Sir, Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call Archipelago Trading or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
Pli mayonet télécommunication à Dominique Digicel classé en paquet nouveau offert. Digicel Prime Bundles. Pli mais passé n'importe bité nous pas jamais bason messi à Dominique avec pli data. Nous pas jamais bason data comme ça. Pli music sur musique. Pli sport live sur Sports Max. Pli film pour garder sur Playgo. Avec Digicel Prime Bundles, c'est plié pour expériencer c'est bon temps avec Digicel avec plus d'état messieurs mesdames. Tapez 56 giga data, 56 gigs of data avec 11 semaines package avec Digicel. Mamma mia, j'en mané pour data. Avec mi data, ça c'est bon temps avec Digicel. Achetez à la maille Digicel à jodi la vite ma pressé. Digicel, plus meilleur ensemble.
It's the vibe we bring. Feel the rhythm flowing, brewing deep within, like the golden sun of the Caribbean. Welcome to my playground. It's a celebration, like we celebrating. Sunshine in every step with every sip we taking. We've been moving all day long. This is home, this is the playground. Yeah. We gon' show you how we party.
It's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get simply more at home. With speed starting at 100 megs, you can stream, work, game, and more like never before. Enjoy a better Wi-Fi connection in every room with smart Wi-Fi. Get more power and reliability to keep all of your devices connected. Plus, enjoy movies and TV series with every Digicel Plus TV package. Get more from your home entertainment with the Home Fiber network that gives you simply more. Call 616-1700 today. Digicel Plus, better together. Life is better with a Digicel Prime plan. Turn on your data to stay connected and entertained on the go. Don't stress about Wi-Fi access. Just enjoy more movies on Playgo, more sports on Sportsmax, more radio on Go Loud, and more music on D-Music. No surprise charges, only entertainment. Get a one-day Prime starter data plan for only $3 in the My Digicel app. Digicel, better together.
Hello, hello, hi. Let me show you something lit. Get your free chats now with Bip. 10-way video and voice calls, discover and games, and that's not all. Surprise points for all of us. It's exciting, it's fabulous. Translate, populate, locate, innovate, but shh. It's a secret, no need to keep it. You won't see me here again. 3, 2, 1. I'll see you in a bit. Download the app now for chat.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call Archipelago Trading or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
Pli mayonet télécommunication à Dominique